Hi, welcome to Hearts Wide Open. Thanks for returning. I had a vision, so Spirit has a message around this, I'm sure. I'm just going to start off by letting you know what I saw. I saw a man in waders, like waders that you would use maybe fishing or whatever, but he was on the beach, and it's interesting because I just did a reading on the beach earlier. But he was digging for clams, and he had a bucket, and he was digging, and he was just covered in this mud. And then I saw him go sit by a log and just, put his head on his hands like he was distraught and kind of processing something. So I'm not sure what that is. It could very well be that this is actually happening. Because a quick story, yesterday I saw a paperclip very clearly in my mind's eye, and I'm like, why am I seeing a paperclip? Well, what does that mean? And certain things fly in, and not everything is going to be a message. But I feel like because there was emotion around this, that this one could be. But back to the paperclip, just to share how this works, how we're all connected. I didn't do the reading. And then my host here, Gary, dear Gary, I hate to just call him a host. Anyways, he came home and I was like, ask Gary about the paperclip. He had gone to a cell phone store. And I go, does a paperclip mean anything to you? And he looks at me and he goes, what? He goes, I sat there for an hour playing with paperclips while he was at the store waiting for them to do his cell phone. And he was arranging them and all this. And so we just started laughing because I tuned into that, obviously. But anyways, I don't know. I just want to share that little story. I think it's pretty cool. And if you're open to know that, to accept and receive that kind of stuff, we're all connected, Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I'm called to tell that story. I don't know if it has anything to do with this. Now that I'm thinking about it, a paperclip would hold things together. You clip things together to keep them organized. Okay, so Spirit, let us know with the scene, if it's a metaphor for somebody. I think it's maybe because he's digging deep. It could be digging deep within himself or herself for answers, almost as like doing shadow work. Now, a clam, right? I'm seeing, the clan, I almost said clan, the clan. Okay, I don't know if that means something, but the clam gets the pearl, right? There's a pearl in the clam shell. So it's transformation and hidden beauty, hidden beauty within inside. So let's see let's start us off with the underlying emotion. This person seemed to really be a little concerned and distraught, but tired too. Tired of digging. Ambivalence. Yeah, so maybe he's trying to make a huge decision. He's a little ambivalent. Tug of war going on in his mind, his or her. I keep saying his because that's how the vision came through. This could be man or woman. Okay. I'm going to go right to the tarot. So, what is the ambivalence with the reading? I didn't even flip it. Wow. Okay. Ace of Cups. That's usually, to me, cups are water, it's emotions, that's love. That's like a new love, a new relationship, something new. It's an ace, it's new. Coming in, you see the offering? So this person may be having to make a big decision around either a new job or a new person or something. But why are they digging? Why are they digging? What's the reason? Spirit, let us know. What are we digging for? Specific, a little bit more specifically. Is it internal ambivalence? Internal conflict, or what? What is this that we're digging for? Oh, okay. 3 of Swords. I always still see this as like a broken heart because the swords are in the heart, obviously. Okay, so that, it kind of tells me this is around a relationship. And either they're transforming, something in the relationship is transformed. What's the advice for the collective on this? Oh, goodness. We got the 10 of Swords. I think the image speaks for itself there. No wonder they're distraught. You're distraught. If it resonates, take it. If not, you know, don't make it fit. Between different choices, ambivalence, leaving you torn when making decisions. I feel like there's going to be something in the actual description. When you feel ambivalence, it reminds you to face your inner needs. Finding balance will allow you to make the choice that aligns with your true self. Okay, so we've got the root chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. So it's definitely emotions involved. There's a lot of pain going on here with a relationship. I just kind of reiterated that again. Could we get a little more advice on how to handle this? Oh, goodness. I say, oh, goodness, I react. There's a Tower moment. So this doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but based on the cards, something has transformed. And somebody's got to make a huge choice here. This is getting... I try to keep it light and fun and smile, but I'm feeling like this is really challenging for somebody. Somebody's really, I heard, going through the ringer. The phone rings. Chariot, it flipped upside down. I don't want to misguide anybody, so I am just going to pull this up. Yeah, inability to move forward and stagnation when it's upside down. That's what I thought, because the Chariot. I'm going to read about the love romance with this in the book, what they say. You're moving fast in a relationship, but do you both have the same vision for the future? Create a solid foundation. Establish any plans for taking this relationship to the next level. Okay, so reversed is a lack of confidence, stagnation. So this is similar to the other relationship where the people were on 2 different paths, I feel like. And there's a little fear of where this can go. It's going to take a lot of transformation and getting past some hurt. I heard acceptance. It's going to take a lot of acceptance. Okay, outcome and advice for us with this. Stay balanced. He's juggling. So, this person in the waiters, maybe somebody's name is Wade, waiters. Continue doing what you need to do, but Page of Cups. So this is like, he's wondering, he's looking at the cup, look, there's a fish, and they're enthusiastic, they're ready to go, but he's very curious about this love. And Yeah, and he's got all the water, the ocean back there. It's right in front of him. He's holding it. He's curious. Okay, so we're curious, but what needs to transform, or what needs to be accepted for this to go on, and is that the advice? Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's Eight of Swords. You're bound. Okay, I'm feeling there's some boundaries. See, it's like a fence too behind. So she's blindfolded, tied up. She doesn't know where she's headed. You know, here's this murky water, mud trampling through, but there's something to do with boundaries. So somebody needs to create some boundaries around the relationship and what's been transpiring. Can we have a little more on what's transpiring? And Spirit, I'm open to receive with the tarot, as well as my inner vision or inner hearing. Person's been working really hard. They're looking at the progress of all the work and the growth. And again, he's kind of looks pretty tired and still pondering. He's kind of like the guy on the log. But the world awaits. Okay. So with the progress, with the growth, with acceptance and setting boundaries, you could have the world. That's a good sign. Okay, so final advice for the viewer. Boundaries. Oh, the moon. Okay, so the moon. When I see this card, I still think intuition and some subconscious shadow work. So the advice is to continue doing the shadow work, continue doing what needs to be done to set boundaries and make them clear. I'm hearing it's going to take some transformation, but yeah, he's exhausted. This person's exhausted again. This is like the wounded guardian. Look how tired he is. And again, I'm seeing this like a fence of boundaries. He had passion. He was excited. He's going out there. He got his waders on. He's going out. He's going to get all these clams, find his pearl. What's that expression about the pearl and swine? I don't, anyways, you could put it in the comments if you know that one. I don't know why that came in. Super excited, but now he's exhausted. So maybe it's not being reciprocated. Maybe he was trying to offer somebody the world. He's working his ass off. He's digging and digging and digging and doing the work and trying to do everything that he needs to do, and it's not being reciprocated. Maybe. Is that kind of the case, Spirit? I keep getting called to pull from the Intuitive Whispers deck. There's a little more visual. Someone shuffle. Okay, what I'm really looking for is where this is going. I would like to get more advice and outcome. Get a card flipped out there. Move through your fear. Move through your fear. That's like the black moon. They're standing at the cliff. Ready to take off. Just move through your fear. Be free. Be free of it. You've set your boundaries. You've done your work. If it's meant to be, it's just be free of the fear and allow what's going to take place to take place. How much time does it take for that pearl to become a pearl? It takes a lot of sand and grit. There's something else in there that actually forms the pearl. So the transformation can be a little painful, possibly. And it's hidden when in there. Feel into your emotions. You know, you're kind of down doing this, distraught thinking, but maybe you need to roar a little and scream. I think this person is frustrated. Oh wow, it looks like the pearl on the card. Look at that. And the waves, and this is the shell, and the pearl is in the middle after doing all the work. Okay, interesting. Is this a love reading at all? Okay. One next step. Like I was saying, just accept. You've done the work, you've done the boundaries, whether it's a love reading or not, or maybe it's just a choice. I mean, something's coming in and you've got a decision to make. So you've dug for the clams, you're doing the work. You just got to take the next step. What's the next step? What's the next step? It's time to shine. Just be you. Don't overthink it. Time to shine. Just like the pearl shines. So I think this person, I think you've already done so much work. It's time for you to shine. You've transformed. All right, what's the outcome? What's the outcome for either the relationship or the something new that's coming in? What's the outcome here? We've already got, it's time to shine. We've already got that there's a pearl transformed. Just clear any limiting beliefs. You're ready to fly. Again, you know, we've had the moon. Keep getting these round pearl-like images. Even this reminds me of waves in the ocean. I don't feel, it's a general reading, but it seems very general. Even though this person has gone through so much to transform, I feel like I want more on what's coming. What's the upcoming? Inspiration hunt. So maybe that's what you need, is some inspiration after the heartbreak and after, you know, the inspiration is the new person coming in. It doesn't have to be a relationship. There's more water. A lot of swords, water. We've got this tower moment you've experienced. It made you dig deep. For what's in the clam, and that's revealed. So it's your time to shine. Final outcome or advice. Slow down. Slow down. Enjoy the ride. Takes time. Remember I said that takes time to polish that pearl. I'm also seeing this very cosmic, like the Milky Way, almost, you know, the nebula coming down through the body. Meditation. Slow down. You got this. Overall, I feel this is very positive. So if this is for somebody, I hope it helped. I hope there's something in here that that helps you. It's my citrine. This is November, is it November birthstone? No. Topaz is. Very similar though. I don't know why I'm called to show this. That's the empowerment, the solar plexus chakra. So it's your time to shine. Slow down. And here I go again. Yeah, yellow is definitely, okay. Because I have this lemon calcite, I'm drawn to the yellow. I'm drawn to the yellow. So this is about being more confident, staying in your, being empowered. And that's going to, slow down. You've set your boundaries. The card that just came out is the Knight of Cups. And this is you. You're ready to offer your love to somebody. I'm going to look it up just to see what the words around this are as the final message. I really hope this helped. The vision was so clear. Yeah, emotional offerings. What aspect of your life is causing you to rush? Slow down. All right. That's the message. Thanks for being here. Take care.